Well, you all know I live for food, right? But there's one more thing I live for, and that is love. Love for my family, love for all of you. And well, Valentine's Day is also around the corner, isn't it? So why not celebrate love with some yummy food? Today, I'm going to make red velvet pancakes. And along with being really sumptuous, they are also healthy. Well, let's say they are healthier than your regular pancakes. Wanna know how? Follow me. Alright, so let's hit it and let's start with these yummilicious gooey pancakes. They are really yummy, and as you know, I can't help it but add some nice healthy twist to anything that I make. So let's begin. First, I'm going to break an egg in a bowl and I'm going to beat it. And you know, there's something so comforting about a pancake. It just does something. I know most of the people have it for breakfast, so do we, but sometimes it's nice as a meal as well, especially if you make it as healthy as I'm going to. So now I'm going to beat this egg till it's nice and frothy. Now I'm going to add about half a cup of milk to my egg. Now I'm going to add my nice vanilla extract to this. आप regular vanilla essence भी use कर सकते हैं. Half a teaspoon. Now I'm going to beat this again for another couple of minutes. Okay. Alright, now comes the healthy part. So usually pancakes are made with maida, right? But I am using my lovely multigrain atta in this. So first I'm going to weigh out my multigrain atta. I want about 50 grams of this. Perfect. And here in the Ziploc bag, I have my lovely almond flour. अब लोग बोलते हैं कि oh my god, almond flour is very expensive. Well, it is expensive, but not as much if you make it at home. Now, how do you make it at home? While I'm talking to you, I'm going to measure it out. I need about 20 grams of this lovely almond flour. Basically, what you have to do is just blanch your almonds, okay? Then you peel them, then dry it out completely, and then just grind, and you've got your almond flour. Only thing is you have to be careful while you're grinding your almond flour. It should not reach to the point where it starts releasing its oil. So what I do is I make my almond flour in big quantities and then I put it in a Ziploc bag and put it in the freezer. So whenever I need to add a little extra dash of health to anything that I make for my son, there, it comes out of the freezer. All right, now I am going to add some baking powder to this. Now I'm going to add a pinch of salt to my batter, and don't be surprised, you add the salt. Usually baking में आप जब भी cake वगैरह बनाते हैं, they always say add a pinch of salt. In the pancakes also you add a pinch of salt, it brings out the sweetness. But now I am going to put my dry ingredients into my egg and milk mixture, and I'm going to do that to the sieve so that I have a nice fine batter ready for me. I'm going to sieve this directly, and what I like to do whenever I'm mixing dry ingredients to wet ingredients, I like to add little by little, because जो हमने airiness create किया है ना हमारे milk और egg के mixture में, we don't want it to completely go. So lightly we are going to fold this in, and then I'm going to add the rest of the dry ingredients. So similarly, we're going to cut and fold with a very gentle hand. Now we're going to nicely mix the entire batter so that there are no lumps, and then we are going to add 2 more magic ingredients. Okay, so now let me move this bowl aside, and I'm going to get a chopping board here. I'm going to chop a banana. You don't want to mash it in, you want to make small dices. So I'm going to peel it and chop it use a nice ripe banana. In fact, the riper the banana, the better it is. It has more iron, more antioxidants. So let's go by that theory and try and use as ripe a banana as you can. I always like to add natural sweeteners. If you want, you can add a spoon of sugar, but I'm going to avoid it because in any case, my son loves sweet things. My husband loves his meetha. So wherever I can avoid it, I'll avoid it. Well, pancake ka to kya hai? They can always top it up with maple syrup or any other chocolate sauce that they like. So you can always add the sweetness on top as well if you want. So I am going to avoid adding the sugar in my batter. So here you go. My bananas are chopped. I'm going to bring my bowl back and I'm going to add these bananas to my batter. And now I'm going to add some nice grated beetroot. It's full of iron, full of antioxidants. It creates and helps creating new red blood cells. So basically, there is no way you cannot include this in your diet. And what better way to do it? To make red velvet pancakes. Gives a beautiful color and of course, the dash of health. Just see how beautifully this color is going to change and become just what we want. So I've added about 30 grams of grated beetroot. Okay, now last but not the least, I'm going to add some melted butter to my batter. That sounds cute. Butter to the batter. Okay, and I'm going to keep this bowl of butter handy because I'm going to use them while making my pancakes. Right, now give this a nice mix and now I'm going to put this batter in the fridge for about 15 minutes and let it cool. Okay, here's my batter and now I'm going to get ready for the final making of the pancakes. Lovely color has come. I'm going to add some yummy chocolate chips inside. Not too many, just a little bit. After all, it's Valentine's and what Valentine is complete without chocolates? Correct. So added some chocolate chips into our batter. Here I'm going to put the gas on and heat my pan a little bit. Now the trick about pancakes is that you cannot add any oil and butter directly to the pan and then add your batter. What you need to do is you need to take a little bit of oil or butter in a clean napkin and wipe your pan with it. Then only you get that beautiful even color in your pancakes. And I'm going to add this to my pan. Just quickly spread it out. Now mind you, these pancakes are going to be slightly thicker than the usual because they have bananas, they have beetroot and chocolate, and they won't turn out to be in the shape that you want to, but I have a solution for that. Well, it's Valentine's Day and we're going to cut these with these beautiful heart-shaped cookie cutters, right? And give it a nice shape. So don't worry about your pancakes. In fact, if you want to put a lot of the batter together and spread it out in your entire pan, you can even do that because you're going to cut them out, right? So there, lovely. The pancake is cooking. If you want, you can cover it up also. I'm going to cover this up so that it gets nicely cooked from top. So when you flip the pancake, you just have to spend another 20 to 30 seconds and you can take it out. Looking beautiful. So now the moment you see the sides of the pancake dried up, that's when your cue is there to flip the pancakes. All right, now let's take this beautiful pancake out. There you go. And I'm going to make a few more just like this. All right, so my beautiful pancakes are ready, but we're going to beautify it further by cutting them with these heart-shaped cookie cutters. So now, very easy. Beautiful. Lovely. Just this way, we're going to cut more of our pancakes. All right, now this job is done. So my heart-shaped pancakes are ready. Now let's quickly whip up some mascarpone cheese and some fresh cream with a little bit of sugar, and you're going to have an amazing spread that we're going to serve these pancakes with. So come on, I've got a bowl here. All we have to do is mix some fresh cream. Here I've got my mascarpone cheese. I need about 20 grams of caster sugar. Lovely. Add this sugar in here, and I'm going to just beat this. All right, now I have this lovely vanilla pod with me, and I'm just going to scrape it with a sharp knife and going to use the beans from inside. You can see that I have these little beans. I'm just going to scrape it and add it. It's just lovely. Okay, now the reason I've used vanilla pod and not vanilla essence is because I wanted a creamy look to my mascarpone, which, as you can see, I have achieved. All I need to do is my final presentation, and for that I have a nice blue color platter ready. So what am I going to do? I'm going to take some of my mascarpone cheese with the help of a spoon, and I'm going to just put a dollop like this and just spread it out. No creativity, no jadugiri. All you have to do is just put a dollop and spread. If you can't do it, don't worry. Just do whatever you like. You can put it in a piping bag and spread it out as well. All right. Now come my lovely red velvet pancakes right in the center of this. All right, so my pancakes are ready. Now you can garnish it with whatever you want. In fact, you can omit it out of your batter, the chocolate chips, and sprinkle them on top as well. You can add some mint leaves. You can just play magic with them. For the moment, I'm going to serve these to my hubby and my baby. Happy Valentine's Day! Pancakes are ready. Come on. Aha! These are my favorite Valentines, by the way. Please do subscribe, like and share Being Amrita, Chef and Beyond. So keep spreading the love. It's Happy Valentine's Day from me to you. Bye.